JJK Season 1 finished airing a little over 2 years ago, so it's understandable that you may have forgotten some crucial stuff about the series. During Arc 1, titled Fearsome Womb, which consisted of episodes 1 through 8, Yuji eats Sakana's finger, gets his execution delayed, and becomes Gojo's student. Yuji and Megumi meet Nubara. The first years try to exercise a cursed womb, but a finger bearer shows up. Sakana takes Yuji's body hostage. Yuji forms a binding vow with Sukuna to revive himself. Gojo decides that it would be best for Yuji to be pronounced dead, allowing him to train in secret and grow stronger. Jogo gets resized. Mai Zenin and Oi Todo show up at the Tokyo school to instigate a fight against Megumi and Nobara. During Arc 2, titled Verse Mahito, which consisted of episodes 9 through 13, we find out that someone has been touching kids at a movie theater, so Nanami and Yuji are sent to investigate. Nanami finds Mahito in the sewers and fights him. Nanami thinks he's defeated him, but Mahito manages to live for another day. Earlier in the arc, Mahito killed Junpei's bullies, so he feels indebted to him. Geto plants a finger in Junpei's house, killing his mother and causing Junpei to turn into a curse user. Mahito turns Junpei into a cursed spirit to hopefully force Yuji into an unfavorable vow with Sakana to save him. In a fit of rage after being forced to exorcise Junpei, Yuji swears to avenge him by killing Mahito. Yuji and Nanami fight Mahito, and he somehow uses domain expansion, but Yuji manages to break in and saves Nanami. Mahito then dives into the sewers to get away. During Arc 3, titled Kyoto Goodwill Event, which consisted of episodes 14 through 21, Gojo thinks that Yuji's gotten enough training, so he decides that it's time for him to return back to his classmates and participate in the Goodwill event. His classmates are understandably horrified to see that he's back and still somehow alive. Kyoto and Tokyo have their annual Goodwill event, where the two schools fight each other in a series of games to assess each student's abilities. Akuganji orders his students to eliminate Yuji. Mahito and Nanami break in to create chaos and steal some cursed objects. Mahito manages to get away with 6 of Sakana's fingers, as well as Death Painting Wombs numbers 1 through 3. During the last arc, titled Death Painting Arc, which consisted of episodes 22 through 24, the first years are sent to investigate a curse that is killing people who've recently visited Yosahachi Bridge. We learn Megumi has a sister who is currently in a coma, the cause for which may be this very curse. They find the entrance to the domain of the cursed spirit and fight a mole-like cursed spirit. Then Kazuchi and Ezo show up. Nobara gets separated and Megumi manages to defeat the mole, only to realize that a finger bearer is in control of the domain. Realizing how outmatched he is, in a last-ditch effort, Megumi uses his incomplete domain expansion. Yuji and Nobara fight the cursed womb death painting brothers, Kazuchi and Ezo. After they kill the brothers, Yuji is filled with guilt and remorse. That concludes Season 1 of JJK. Season 2 of JJK will start with a look into Gojo's past, specifically during his time as a student, then returning to present day to proceed with arguably the best arc of the entire series, the Shibuya arc. If you enjoyed this brief recap of JJK Season 1, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe, as it would help me out a ton. Later.